Good morning. We're off to Goondiwindi this morning.
Good morning, and it is wet,
Cold and miserable.
cold and
That's
miserable.
all right, though.
But yeah, Goondiwindi, here we come. Hope you like the video. And yeah, get driving, Johnny. We've only got like half an hour down the road.
Yeah, it's not far.
It's not far. So
All right, let's go.
let's just say the Cunningham Highway between Yalarbin and Goondiwindi should be completely torn up.
Yeah, redone. I reckon the wheels in the front of the car are coming off the ground.
Oh, John, you've got
Yeah, I know, I can see.
what are they? I don't know.
Like a tractor or something.
This highway is disgusting, and the caretakers at the Yalarbin Rec Ground told us to go a different way, and we forgot, and we followed our navman, and this is shocking.
Yeah, she said it was bad, but it's bad.
It's bad. So beware. Yeah. What's happened?
Check your screws. It's almost like someone's tried to steal it, but the other ones are alright. This one's just hanging on by a thread. The other screw's gone completely.
So how did we find out this had happened?
How? Because I did my weekly checks. And I
You're
checked
full
all
of
the wheels.
bullshit. You're full of bullshit. Tell everyone how we found out that this had happened.
I was checking the wheel nuts, and then I just happened to notice.
Okay, he's still full of bullshit.
Okay,
John
we
hasn't.
dro-
Can
we
I
drove-
just say?
we drove
Can I
in
hang
here.
on
No,
first?
stop.
First.
We drove in here.
And
the
where
guy-
are we?
Goondiwindi Showground, and
Yeah.
the guy came home and said, "Can you hear that squeak?" And I went, "No." And he just said, your cap's coming loose."
And that's the. We'll go down again.
So it's only been held by a couple of threads, so it's nearly gone.
Yeah.
And I think these are like $300 each or something expensive.
I don't know. Can I just say
No.
that
No.
that I have been saying to John, I think it's good advice that people say check your nuts after
check
you've
my nuts
travelled
every
every
morning.
time. You do not. Don't lie.
These nuts.
Oh, John, stop. And yeah, and he didn't check the nuts, and that's what happened. So check your nuts.
Yeah, guys, check your nuts.
Good morning. So we couldn't film when we got to Goondiwindi yesterday because it was raining. We're staying at the Showground, and this is what we've woken up to. It rained all night, and look, Indy's just flooded. It's gone down quite a bit. Around our caravan was ankle deep in water, but it has gone down. The fellow over here though is trying to hook up. He's fallen over a few times, poor old bugger. There we are there. Water subsided a fair bit there. Apparently the new drains are blocked, and the caretaker has emptied the drain. Water's going down quite fast now. This fellow over here was in the thick of it. It was halfway up it to his knee. Also, we've just been told that Goondiwindi doesn't flood. It's surrounded by levee banks. There was big floods back in the 70s, and they put levee banks in there, and the town itself won't flood. And the Showground is the evacuation ground. Well, last night it wouldn't have done anybody any good. We were actually quite lucky compared to a lot of people. We were under, like the water was just under ankle deep, but it's gone down really fast, where other people, such as over here, not so lucky. Yesterday when we got here, we decided not to put the outdoor mat out because of the rain. So glad we didn't, because I don't know, it could have floated away. So I've lost the selfie stick.
Yeah.
We'll have to try to film without it. Alright, let's see. So Goondiwindi, coat of arms sculpture. It's on the Cunningham Highway before you come into Goondiwindi. Oh look, it's even got the name Goondiwindi on the border there.
It's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Aussie flag.
here, some weird looking things, and it reminds me of that movie, Night at the Museum.
Yeah.
You know, the thing
I was thinking.
and he has the bubble gum.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
thing.
Dum Dum,
Yes?
you give me gum gum.
I give you gum gum?
And one's fallen over.
Yeah, so we'll have a look at those. I don't know what they're called, what the meaning of it is. Alrighty, so hang on. Oh yeah, alright. We've got him standing up, then one upside down, then another one standing up, one laying down, another one standing up. We can't get too close because of the puddles from the rain. Matthew, Mark, Luke and John and Lot's wife. That's what all that is for.
Right.
Alright, this one's called Once Upon a...
Trace.
What?
Have you been parking those cars again like that pub the other day?
Yep,
But you didn't park them in a tree this time.
I've had an accident. Once upon a time. Let's see if we can get closer to those ones.
I was just about to say, where do you see that? Can't miss it.
There. John, it's a horse.
Yeah.
Are you looking at the
I'm
horse?
looking at the horse. Why?
Okay, it's called
Look at the jockey. It's all out of proportion.
Gunsynd, the Goondiwindi Grey.
Yeah.
Alright, do you
Yeah.
want to know some information about the Goondiwindi Grey?
I certainly do.
Okay, it's located at Apex Park. Rightio?
Yep.
Alright. And it's windy and it's mucking my paper up.
Actually, it's not that windy.
It commemorates...
You complain a lot.
Alright,
don't you?
yeah, shut up. It commemorates the famous Goondiwindi Grey, a racehorse who was bought for a measly $1,300 by 4 partners. That's why they called it. And it's a Goondiwindi syndicate. So that's why it's called Gunsynd. See, Goondiwindi syndicate, Gunsynd.
Oh.
Get it?
Oh, I get it.
All right. The horse was the subject of the 1973 Tex Morton hit, The Goondiwindi Grey. So there you go.
There you go. Learn something new every day.
In the late 60s and the early 70s,
Yeah.
this wind's got to go away. The horse had 29 wins, including the 1971 Epsom Handicap and the 72 Cox Plate. And I think I read it won like $200,000.
Whoa, that'd been a lot of money back then. Let's check, double check.
All right, so here is Gunsynd. Next is the Border Bridge. Where are you?
Oh, yeah.
It's the official boundary between New South Wales and Queensland.
Let's go home.
I've had enough of you, John. Get back to New South Wales.
Don't say too much.
All right, over there's New South Wales.
Oh, car's coming. Oh, Trace.
What?
It's a baby giveaway sign. How cute is that?
Oh, look how little it is.
Well, here's not as big as it.
And across the road is the Tree of Knowledge. Oh, hang on, I'll give you a bit more information about the Border Bridge. How about that? It was built in 1914 to replace a timber bridge. The timber bridge had been built in 1879 and managed to survive the devastating flood in 1890.
They could have made it a bit wider, just saying.
Yeah, this is a one-way bridge, this one. The bridge was a combined New South Wales-Queensland project. It took 16 months to build and consists of 2 steel spans and hogback lattice grinders. It replaced a punt and in turn was superseded by a concrete bridge in 1992. Next thing is the Tree of Knowledge. It's a tree. The Tree of Knowledge is a fascinating memorial to the decision to build an 8-mile levee bank in 1958, which has over and over again saved the town from floods. So this tree, John,
Yeah.
is because it's, what did I say? What did I say to you people? It's a more memorial about the decision to build that levee bank.
It took that long?
Yeah.
Okay.
But look at this picture over here.
So going by the bridge, that is just over 30 metres.
There's the marker.
And it's got 12 metres here. Oh, no, I don't really understand that.
12 metres up the bank, look. 10, 9, 8, all down there.
Yeah, but it's in line with that 31 pretty much.
No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be.
1886, a great flood has taken place at Goondiwindi. The river is... I can't see that now.
The river is running miles wide and the town is under.
Water.
Oh, the town is underwater.
Yeah.
Okay, 1890, nearly all the families in the town had to quit their homes and betake themselves to the sand ridge.
Keeps giving. The tree knowledge just keeps on giving and giving.
1921, anticipate largest flood on record. Matter urgent. Big risk in loss of life. 1950, barmen today serve customers standing in water from windows of hotels.
That would sort of be cool, but it's horrible, obviously.
Yeah. 1953, at 7 p.m, the McIntyre River was 33 feet and 3 inches, 3 feet 3 inches above the flood level. In 1956, the fourth deluge in 28 days, close to record, streets cut to ribbons.
Wow.
In 1956, Edward Vernon Redmond, engineer to Goondiwindi Council, submitted a flood prevention scheme for the town. He and his foreman, Bill McNulty, had surveyed the flood by boat marking the heights of the trees. The levee banks that the designed have saved Goondiwindi from major flooding ever since. Hope that made sense because I got a bit tongue-tied.
I've just seen a milk bar. You know what that means?
John's going to have a thick shake.
Chocolate thick shake.
All right, hang on. So I might go back. Here's the tree of knowledge. It's different the way it's all set up. All that information we just said was just inside there. What'd you say? You think you might hang around the tree a bit
a
longer?
little bit longer so I get a bit smarter. Still not dumbasses anymore.
So you're not got the tree. So you're at the tree of knowledge. Now here's the water tank hut. And how can you get a good picture of that with the fences around it?
Well, so if we had a drone, we could do it.
Yeah.
Or if you had a selfie stick.
I don't know where the selfie stick's gone. And the
fences around it.
yeah. And the information thing's a little bit hard to read, so anyhow, water tank art. Alright, we're going to go up now, John, to the Customs House Museum, located on the Queensland-New South Wales border.
Right next to the milkshake bar. The milk bar.
It is too.
Yeah.
But I want to go to the Victoria Hotel for lunch. If you have a milkshake, well, you know it'll be a thick shake, you won't want lunch.
Yeah.
I've got to go to the Victoria Hotel. It's got some
Yeah.
interesting things. But anyhow, down here,
We're going to look at the milk bar, won't we?
you will. You know you will. Oh, something's over there as well. All right, we'll come into
that's
this
where they might say
museum.
It's New South Wales.
No, that's a no-through road, John. That's not. We've just seen the bridge.
Yeah, but we didn't see any signs.
All right, let's go to this museum. It's got.
There's signs over there. See?
Just to satisfy John, we're going over to these signs. John, I think this is just a walk around a levee bank.
I want to have a look at the levee bank.
Oh, and here you are. It was a pumping station. That's what they are,
Pump water out of the creek.
with the street art on the other side.
Oh, so this is the levee bank here.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, it looks like an interesting walk. What's this river called? The McIntyre River. Hang on, let's come back here. McIntyre River. Oh, it's probably Scottish, John, with your bloody McIntyre. Tell us in the comments below, is McIntyre Scottish? Because, you know, John's half Scottish.
Don't
Here
be
we
like,
go.
don't be like that.
And across the river's New South Wales.
Yeah, no, this is definitely a levee bank. Look how it's built up.
Yeah. All right, let's go in this customs house.
Okay.
Here we go. Customs Museum. Customs House Museum. There it is there. This house was established to collect customs duties for goods coming in and out of Queensland prior to the Federation of Australia in 1901.
Detail on the chimney.
This is the only inland customs house in Australia still in existence. So I think it's $5 entry each. We'll go have a look, eh? This little house has got a war display inside, so be interesting in there. Gotta say, guys, I'm finding it very difficult without me blooming selfie stick. I'm sorry if my face is like whoop. But anyhow, I'm sure it's somewhere. Okay, we're going to go out in the backyard. This is the trunk of an elephant tree. It kind of does look like an elephant when you really look at it. But look at the size of it. John's just over now at the entry to the wall display. Great history here in the little wall museum, but yeah, everything is in display cabinets, so a little bit hard to film for you, but well worth a visit. As you know, John and I also love looking in wall museums. They're just so interesting. Okay, $5 entry to Customs House Museum. There was interesting stuff in there.
It was. It's very interesting. I think we've seen a lot more stuff here than we'd seen in a lot of the other ones.
Yeah, different things.
Yeah.
But you know what else? $5 is a good fee for a little museum with artefacts in it.
I think it is.
Because, you know...
Once you've seen one, you've seen them all. But
yeah.
As I said, there was a few different ones here we hadn't seen.
And it's just affordable, $5 each. So
yeah.
well worth coming. Righto, so we've come for lunch in the Victoria Hotel. So this is interesting and I'm going to read it to you. It's located on a site which apparently was a popular place for the local Kimularoy Aborigines to launch attacks against the invading Europeans.
That is interesting.
Yeah. The Victoria Hotel, which was built in 1898, is really beautifully preserved, isn't it? It's gorgeous outside. It's got really big wide verandas, which we'll show you when we get outside. And
the architecture is amazing.
Yeah, and then it says, and an unusual tower, which makes it look more like a wedding cake than a pub.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, it's not lattice work,
It's
but
like, it's pink, yeah, it does.
It's really pretty.
It does.
So I meant to film that outside and I forgot. So after we eat our lunch, we'll show you that.
Mm.
We've ordered a pizza, $26 for a meat lover's pizza and 2 Cokes, which ended up costing $35 all up for lunch. So it looks like sandwiches for dinner now.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to edit something here. All the research I did said this was built in 1898, but then when I look in a Goondiwindi book, it says built in 1880, and the facade you see today was renovated in the 1920s. So either 1880 or 1898, I don't know.
It looks more 1920.
1920s the facade outside, but the actual building itself, 1880 or 1898. But the facade,
Oh, so they changed it?
yeah, with the facade you see today, renovated in the 1920s.
Didn't leave it long before they renovated it.
No. Okay, John, talk to me.
Yum.
What's yum?
Pizza.
Have a go at this.
Look how big it is.
That was $26.
It's big.
John said to me, I can't believe you paid $26 for a pizza. Holy dooly, this is going to do us for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
You have to take a doggy bag.
Is it alright?
Mm.
Alright. And this is the Victoria Hotel. It's where we've just had lunch. Look at that. That's why they say it looks like a wedding cake. Alright, this is Bowen Lane, and it's got street art in it, and if you've got kids, the thing is to find 5 cats in the street art.
Really? Watch out.
It's a busy little lane. I found the 5 cats. 1, 2. Oh, I found 4 cats. Oh no, 5. 3, 4 and 5. To be honest, it's not very exciting. John's actually gone off to Super Cheap because it's quite boring. It's just, I don't know, painted electrical poles. It's not, and a few of these things, look here, see those? That's it. Alright, we'll go and find Bowen Street now. Apparently there's some sculptures there. That's nice street art. It's on toilets. So here's part of the levee bank surrounding Goondiwindi. River's down there. You just wouldn't think it. And they've made it into a nice public walkway. I know. The water's a long way down.
There's a lot of water to fill up.
Yeah. Right, so we're trying to find a sculpture called the McIntyre Cod Fossil Sculpture or something. Done, John?
Took us a wrong way as usual.
Well, it's walking our pizza off. We're supposed to head down this way near those pretty toilet blocks. So, keep walking.
I'm walking.
Alright, that's a pelican sculpture. And over here is McIntyre cod fossil, found in 2019. Street
look
art.
how the floating pontoon comes up.
Is that how they work? So that thing will come all the way up to those markers?
Yep.
Huh, well, what do you know? I did not know that, John. Alright, let's look at this. So Johnny, Goondiwindi done.
That's good.
Showgrounds was a bit wet, and then today, after all that flooding we just showed you,
Well, they had 70 mils or something, didn't they?
62 mils.
62 mils.
And now it's turned out to be an absolutely beautiful day. So we are actually on our way back to stay the night. But hopefully it's all dried out there tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Just been to Coles, although it wasn't as cheap, obviously, as back home on the coast. It still wasn't too bad. Got you your fairy cakes, John?
Me, my fairy cakes.
Yeah, I've got Johnny's fairy cakes.
Okay.
On there.
Yeah.
They weren't as cheap as back home either.
Oh, really?
No, they're $8 something, and back home I'm sure they're $6.50.
Well,
Maybe I'll
they
get
don't buy them at the same prices everywhere.
Yeah.
Coles would be the same as everywhere, wouldn't you?
You'd think so.
Well, I think we have to have some of that when we get home, I think. So that's when we
Yeah,
get home.
afternoon tea.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks for watching, and
Thanks,
we will
guys.
see you at our next destination, which I think might be back to Ninda Gully Pub, and we might actually be there when it's open this time.
Yeah.
Not like last time. Alright,
No.
see you later. Oh, one thing we are doing, there's 2 cemeteries out here that we will be going to. Obviously go to Historic Cemeteries Australia if you want to see those. Yep, one's an old pioneer cemetery. So, see ya.
Adios, amigos.
Turn right.